Our House of Representative for the 11th District, representative here in North Carolina, is with us today, Phil Haire. And I would like to ask Phil. Phil does a good job for us. We're trying to get some more Democrats back down there in the House in North Carolina. And he's too lonely down there, that's right. And we are proud of him and what he's doing, and he is out, of course, trying to help get that done. We have good hopes that the House might be retaken in 2012. All right, here you go, Phil. Thank you.
Well, good morning to everybody, and I wish I could say I was in the 11th District because it paid a whole lot more than the 119th District in the House, but that's all right. But you can tell times are hard, so I can't afford to hold britches this morning. But you know times are hard because all the tax cuts that their Congress and the state proposed. And you need tax cuts because people got all that money to spend when they don't have a job and they're not paying taxes. I haven't figured out, I had a little economics in college. I see Carl here, maybe he could fill us out, but how do people have money to spend when they don't have a job and pay taxes to keep the economy up? And I figured out what all the tax breaks are about. And that is all that corporate money is going in to Republican fundraisers to get people elected, like happened in the state of North Carolina. How many of you have read that article that came out of New Yorker magazine? Penny has sent it out, I think, and if you haven't read it, it's about Art Pope, how he bought the North Carolina General Assembly for the first time in 138 years. And what's the first thing that happened down there is big business came in and they got the combination tax taken care of to their advantage. They took care of small towns that people do not have services in the town, but now they can't do it because Time Warner wanted this bill passed. And it just goes on, and it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. Now, I hope nobody from here is going to go up and shop at Rose's after they leave here, because if you know, Rose's is an Art Pope store. How many of you knew that? Well, several of you did, but just remember that you know, if you want to help out the Republicans, go shop at Rose's. But we're in a critical time in this country, and that is, in my opinion, and I say my good friend Ben Bridges, who's an attorney here also, would say that, in my opinion, one of the worst cases that's ever been decided by the United States Supreme Court was that Citizen United, which said that a corporation was like an individual. Is it me?
I don't know.
That a corporation is like an individual and therefore could put money in a political campaign, not directly, but they go in through the back door. But when they go to the dining room, they get to sit at the table to eat with everybody else. So that's what's happening, is we're being bought off in this country, not only in the state, but in the nation. So those of you that haven't had an opportunity to read that article that came out of the New Yorker, I know Penny Smith sent it out to a lot of folks. If not, get in touch with some of us, and we'll do what we can to get it to you. To put it bluntly, it's damn frightening where we're coming to almost in this country. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here, and we appreciate it, all you do. As they said, keep the faith, and let's keep moving ahead, because remember, the key word that we have to remember today, and from now, is November of 2012. That's going to be the key. So, how many of you are going to, I hope some of you are going to be in Asheville on Monday to see the president? Good. I think it's at 11 o'clock. Those of you that have access to Bob McCullum's, some of you I know have got it, but it's the district representative of the 11th Congressional District Democrat Club. If you can get in touch with him, you may be able to get a ticket to him, but anyway, from him rather. I think they'll allocated so many tickets out this way. But if not, we just need to go and show the flag, because, you know, if you think about it, you know, we didn't have a balanced budget under Reagan, who was going to save the world. We didn't have one under George W. Bush, who got us into a war. We didn't have, and then along came Bill Clinton, and what happened? We had a balanced budget, things were going down, and then you had George Bush come in, George Jr. come in. He cut all these taxes, got us in a war again in Iraq, and the economy tanked under him, but it's all been Obama's fault. And once again, I haven't figured all of this out. But thank you for your support. Thank you for all you're doing. And just remember what they say, keep the faith, baby.
Thank you, Phil. We're glad you came out. Thank you so much, and thank you for all you do to help us down in the state in Raleigh. I think